As a result, we continued becoming poorer and poorer and poorer. We continued training engineers, excellent people of technology, as a feeder to other countries, not to ourselves. But things have changed today. Today, with self-confidence and a clarity in our goal and the process by which we will achieve the goal. The goal is that in the next less than 2.5 decades, we have to be a fully developed Bharat, fully developed country. And the process is, so they see, self-reliance. It is a process where Virashat and Vikas, both heritage and growth, development. And we see Dr. Ilaiyaraaja as a living example of carrying the Virashat, the heritage, what defines us. Carnatic music and beyond. There is hardly a genre left which he has not touched and which he has not affected, impacted, I should say. This is the model of growth today. And in this, we cannot afford to grow incremental. We have to leapfrog. In fact, quantum leap, literally. And in this journey, IITians, you have a very, very crucial role because it will happen on your shoulder, or I should say on your mind and your enterprise. Organizers have asked me to share my vision for Tamil Nadu to be, or Tamil Nadu as a technology and innovation hub. Chairman Sri Prabhat Kumar mentioned about, rightly so, Tamil Nadu is the powerhouse. Tamil Nadu is a highly industrialized state. It is already technology and innovation hub. The question is it the leading hub? Is it performing optimally as per its potential? Because if I have the capacity to run at 12 kilometers an hour, and if I run at 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, I do run, but there is an opportunity cost, I'm losing 6 kilometers per hour. Now that's where. Now the question is, can we do better? And I have no doubt about we can do much better. If you look at the basic data, in the gross enrollment ratio in higher education, Tamil Nadu is the highest, the leading in the country. We have already achieved 50% GER in higher education, much above the national average. In terms of engineers, Tamil Nadu produces the largest number of engineers. Almost 17 to 18% of engineers produced in India come from Tamil Nadu. Our Anna University, which is the leading state university in engineering discipline, it produces about 2 lakhs engineers every year. Over and above, we have institutions like VIT, Amrita, SRM, Wales, Salta, so many of them. And they are doing phenomenally well. So, we have the large pool of engineers. Tamil Nadu produces the largest number of PhDs in the country. Our annual Annual average is about 6,500 plus. I don't think any other state in this country produces as many PhDs. And when it comes to intellectual property, Tamil Nadu files and gets the largest maximum number of patents in the whole country if you go by state-wise. Tamil Nadu generates the maximum number of patents. Now, highest gross enrollment ratio in higher education, largest number of engineers that we produce, so we have human resource, largest number of PhDs that we produce, and the maximum intellectual property that we create. Now with this fundamental, this strong, solid basics, there is no reason why Tamil Nadu cannot be the number one state or the leading state in technology and innovation. Now let us look at it, because this is a serious business. It is not a polemical kind of a discussion. We are in a serious business. Let us look at, is it reflected on the ground? With this kind of parameters, our industrial climate should be absolutely vibrant, throbbing. Investors should be making beeline to our state. One doesn't have to go out to seek investment. Investors should come themselves. Our MSME sector should be throbbing with energy. A startup ecosystem should be bubbling. Now, if you look at the reality, the situation, we find there is a mismatch between our potential and what we are achieving. And if we fix some of these, then there is no doubt Tamil Nadu will be the number one state in the country. In terms of investment, which is a private investment, until some years, in fact for quite some time, quite a few decades, Tamil Nadu was the second largest recipient of private investment, next to Maharashtra. By 2021, we dipped to 4th position. Gujarat and Karnataka overtook us. Today we are the 6th because Haryana is giving a tough competition. Telangana is coming. Newer states, states which were not in the reckoning, they are now becoming the favored destination. So we have dipped to the number 6th. If you go by the promised investment in 2025, MOU signed, we find that there are states which are emerging as dark horses. In all the MOUs for investment signed in 2025, 25% are for Andhra Pradesh, 12% are for Odisha, and other states we are less than 5%. Means investors are not enthusiastic about investing here in Tamil Nadu. That is one. Look at the MSME sector, and we will come to how do we fix it. MSME. In our country, we have over 50 million. If you go by registered to be precise, almost about 57 lakhs, 5.7 million MSMEs, registered MSMEs in our country. In our state, we have a little over 4 million. Going by the ratio, 4 million is a good number, but certainly not a number to be very happy about, given the fact that our parameters are so strong. Because 4 million of 57 million is just about 8%, around 8%. is no reason why we can't do better. So, when we see that we have the highest gross enrollment ratio, we produce the largest number of engineers, PhDs, largest patents, and still we find that investors are moving away. Our MSME sector is not catching up the way it should. It's not reflecting. We find that incubation happens here, but business starts somewhere else. Then, where are we missing? Because if we identify and if we fix those, then we can achieve, and there's no reason we will achieve if we can fix those gaps. GER, gross enrollment ratio. Let's go a little deeper into it. In our schools, the ratio of students in science and arts, almost 70% of students, school-going students in our state, go for science discipline. And about 30% go for arts, humanities. But when it comes to college, higher education, where we have the highest ratio, the pyramid is reversed. You have 30% for STEM and 70% for arts and commerce. Now, this is something which wonders. When we have large number, because that's the pool, talent pool which is coming. When we have 70% of our school-going students going for a STEM, why is it that in colleges, in higher education, only 30% go, and rest they choose to go for arts? There is something somewhere missing. And then, perhaps if you look at the ASER report, Annual Status of Education report, done by Pratham, it is not very flattering. Our results are almost 96% plus, the students they pass. But ASER report year on year, it shows that over 50% of our high school students, if it comes to numeracy, they cannot do two-digit addition and subtraction. Almost equal number, if it comes to literacy, find it difficult to read the textbook of class 2. Obviously, it tells about the quality of education. We need to fix that. That students who are going for science, they remain glued to science and they move forward in higher education as well. When it comes to engineering, in fact, a wide number of industry leaders in our state, and I talk to them, what are your constraints? Why are you not expanding here? And the one issue that they raise is lack of qualified engineers. They say that our most of engineers, bulk of them are unemployable. It is something which is not very charitable. But if you look at why is it so? We have about nearly 500 engineering colleges in our state. We have large number of vacancies, almost 45% of faculty positions are vacant in our university, our engineering colleges. We have a problem of ghost faculty, which is being corrected now. I'm telling you all this data because being the Chancellor of Universities, I have the data with me. It is nothing very, it's not a rocket science. I have been dealing with it, grappling with it for the last 4 years. So, the ghost faculty issue, ironically, those who exposed it, they are being hounded. A proposal came from Anna University to me that since the quality of our faculty is so poor, please approve the proposal that we should have the classes not by the faculty but through NPTEL portal. We know NPTEL, of course, is the best. They have the best faculty of IIT, IC. They do that. Now, this we need to correct. We have the number, so we have the bulk, but we lack in quality. The quality must improve. And if it improves, there is no reason why we cannot be the number one. PhDs, we do produce the largest number of PhDs. Unfortunately, not even 5% of them are net GRF qualified. Now, this is again not a very happy situation. A basic baseline of eligibility of a potential researcher to do this further study research, that has to be met. If our scholars are not able to meet that, there is something wrong. We need to fix that. We have been trying for the last couple of years to improve it. From the low 2-digit net GRF, we have reached now to a reasonably decent 3-digit figure where our scholars are going through net GRF. But we have to work on it more. So we need to improve the quality of school education. We need to improve quality of our engineering colleges education. We need to improve quality of our PhDs. Because here PhDs, mostly because I interact with the students, they often, after doing the masters, due to lack of job opportunities, they say instead of sitting, they go for enroll themselves for PhDs, even without any fellowship, any stipend. That we need to improve. That's an area which we have fixed, and I think we will fix it. About the patents, again, IIT Madras is one of the major contributors to our ranks. And in fact, unfortunately, our institution, higher education institutions have not been interacting with each other. They were all in silos. And it was shocking to find that even the universities, the state universities, were not talking to each other. You have Anna University, and just across the road you have IIT Madras. But they were completely estranged neighbors. We tried to bridge the gap, come together, see what great job they are doing, great work, learn from them, get inspired. There are a lot of ways. I'm glad that IIT Madras has been forthcoming and they have been assisting our institutions. Friends, in our state we have a strangely dichotomous situation. If you look at the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, among the top 20 institutions in the country in various disciplines, majority is from Tamil Nadu. Unfortunately, they are all from few private sectors, private universities or central universities like IIT Madras. But the bulk of our students are in our state universities. We are doing well, but we can do much better. If we had to reverse the tide, and I think there is no alternative, we have to reverse the tide. We cannot afford declining or sliding down, because the way the dark horses like Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Telangana and Haryana, they are coming up, there has to be a healthy competition. We need to catch up. Now Andhra Pradesh has chosen a model, what they call it, a speed of doing business. It's not just ease of doing business, a speed of doing business. And that's wonderful. That at the lightning speed at which they clear the proposal, allot the land, everything, they see the way it is happening. Because you have a leadership who is driven, passionately driven to deliver. I think we need to have that in us. Because here, besides the qualified, because for this to happen, we need qualified human resource, and we also need to have an ecosystem which is conducive for entrepreneurship and business friendly. There are visible and invisible costs which takes a heavy toll and dampens our growth. So Tamil Nadu has enormous potential, wonderful. Given the basic parameters, we need to fix our quality of education and ease of doing business. If we can do these two, there is no force which can stop Tamil Nadu from being the leading state in technology and innovation. Your day-long deliberation, I am sure you will come up with, through the churning, a lot of good, a lot of actionable points would come. It will show the way forward, not only for 2026, but even beyond. We are all looking forward keenly to the outcome of this summit, because it is being done by IIT and IITians. That's why. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you.
And he had another important event to attend. So we thank him for his inspiring thoughts and being present and blessing to us. music and technology should go together. It helps in the great mental well-being. And they are doing a center at IIT Madras, and certainly this is going to be a new thing for one and all. Our sincere appreciation to the Tech4Bharat Summit leader, Thiru Dr. Kandaswamy Avarkar.
To be on the stage. Sir. Respected Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, His Excellency Thiru R.N. Ravi sir, our beloved innovation in art, Dr. Ilayaraja sir, esteemed IT directors, dignitaries in the dice. It is now my distinct privilege to introduce and welcome our very special guest to the celebration of the artist who taught a generation that creativity itself is the highest form of technology. That is Dr. Ilayaraja sir. Tradition with innovation, much like the engineer who builds the future on the foundations of the past. That the soul of art is a beautiful. We are deeply honored. And now to our chief guest, a stalwart state, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Your Excellency. Tamil Nadu is not just policies in investment, promotion, skill development, and now its focus thrust on becoming a technology. Event celebrating 75 years of IIT system is profoundly significant. The IITs, particularly IIT Madras, as we discussed, seems like future-ready cities, indigenous deep tech, and prepare the national thought stream for forums like India. Your Excellency Dr. A. Raja sir, your grace today elevates our proceedings. You carry governance and boundless creativity that are essential to build the inclusive, prosperous.
And all the way, more than 1 hour I traveled.
I'm very happy to participate in this. With IIT, I'm going to start a music center for which your support is Governor Ravi will support I needed, and his well wishes also very important to me. Thank you very much.
President of music industry, who is known for his unparalleled creativity, Dr. Ile Rajaji, Sri Prabhat Kumar, Chairman, panIIT Alumni India, Professor V. Kamakoti, Director IIT Madras, Sri Ashok Kumar, General Secretary, panIIT India, Alumni India, Professor Subhash Chaudhary, Chairperson, Board of Bombay Stock Exchange Limited, and Dr. P. Kandaswamy, Chair of the event, all the distinguished participants to the summit who have come from various parts of the country, maybe from abroad too. First of all, Vanakkam, Kale Vanakkam to all of you. Very, very good morning. panIIT Alumni Association is hosting this Tech4Bharat Summit in Chennai. Needless to say, it's a very, very important event because, first of all, when IIT or IITians, they organize or host a technology event, it evokes considerable interest and expectation. Because, obvious reason, being the leader in technology, everyone knows that such summits would mean serious business and something worthwhile will come out of it. Friends, we know the phase through which our country, Bharat, is moving or taking itself forward. Our young undergraduates, including those in IIT, even those in the final years, perhaps would not be aware what situations prevailed about a decade ago and where are we today. The speed and the scale at which the transformation is happening is even beyond the grasp of those who are grappling with it. Imagine 10 years ago, where were we? A country, populous, yet at the margin of global affairs. a poor country, developing country, and everyone around the world was very happy to dish out advices. How should we do? What all should we do to make our
sincere appreciation to the Tech4Bharat Summit leader, Thiru.
ஹலோ கண்ணி வந்து நாட்டு இந்த மாதிரி யார் தாலி போட்டு எல்லா கல்யாணம் ரெண்டு போனோம் இருக்கும் நீங்கள் கல்யாணம் ஆகணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க
நீங்கள் எல்லாம் பண்ணுறீங்க
இதெல்லாம் கட் பண்ணிக்கலாம்
ராஜி